guys, so this is Patriot's first real working session. I'm just gonna test out the water, see what he knows, what he doesn't know, how he moves. We're gonna get his feet moving a little bit. And I'm just gonna do a short little session just to see what he knows, what he doesn't know at his free will. And I'm gonna bring him up, brush his mane and tail, get him all pretty and rebraided and everything because he rubbed out some braids overnight, and we're trying to keep him all fancy dancy. So yeah, he's bebopping with Philip and Chester over here, but they're just saying hi. They're not squealing yet. Oh, he knows. He knows that vocal cue, obviously, and he knows to move off a stick. I'm just keeping it real chill. If he wants to trot, he can, but he might want to stop over here. I just want him to continue moving. I think a little bit he's just wanting to turn towards the other focus. Whoa. He knows blow. So he knows that vocal cue. His owner said that he did. So yeah, I just remembered he was wanting to turn the other way, but he took a little bit of a shift this way, so I remembered that. There. That's the type of turn we want. He's going to bebop around and I'm going to go the other direction. He's working with it. This is a completely new environment for him. I'm a new person. I'm a completely new person for him. So we're gonna work it out together. If he wants to leave, I'm gonna let him leave. But I'm gonna send, like I can, you can go, but on my cue a little bit. See if he has any draws to it. Oh shoot. We got Mr. Turkey over here, Mr. Patriot, out of the fence. He's fine. He waited for my dad to get here, and he just, whatever, we pulled the fence out, and he just laid there, perfect. And he's like, oh wait, you got my legs out, and now I'm free. And so he got up and shook off, and wanted scratches. So, yeah. About gave me a heart attack there. I was shaking so bad I couldn't even really help get him out. I was just sitting there like, legs all shaking. I was gonna fall down. But, yeah. Horses and fences are not my friend. So, he's good. He didn't scratch or anything. Yeah. So it is like late, and I'm over here waiting for Chester, my own horse, to finish eating his grain so I can kick him back out with his buddies. But Mr. Patriot's over here. I was gonna go over a little bit of what I didn't film, because I didn't film a lot of today's just grooming and everything else, because today's focus was doing like a start of a tune-up and building his trust in me and building my trust in him. So we didn't really do anything. We did an hour of like groundwork, doing the touch-ups and tune-ups on his groundwork, and figuring out what he knows and like what cues he'd been using and whatever. But you can't even really see him, but I'll put pictures of earlier in this video. I like rebraided his mane and his tail and got him all groomed up, and we worked on some sending. I was gonna film that, but I forgot to film the sending drill, so I just sent him one way, asked him to disengage, pet him, back up, send him the other way. But we'll probably work on that more tomorrow too, just because that's something that he definitely, for me, it's something I definitely want him to know, for a little bit of, not necessarily respect, but respect. I want him to be soft to what I'm asking him and being super responsive, and that's one thing that, you know, I'm kind of stingy about my horses knowing, is how to change directions pretty quickly. Now I'm sure he knows how. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to push me around because, you know, I'm a new person, and that's kind of his personality. I love his personality. He's wonderful. But so yeah, it's kind of cold. I don't know what else did we go over. Oh, I did a little tiny bit of leading by the foot to see if he knew it or if I need to teach him. And for the most part, he knows how to lead by at least his left front. So, yeah, I'll do a little bit of work with that, but we don't need a whole lot. We'll just keep it refreshed, but he doesn't need to be retaught it or anything. Got him to side over to the mounting block. That's something that I've been told he was taught, and so we built his confidence up a little bit and got him over to the mounting block. I kind of put my weight a little bit on him, not really, but just my arm over, and you know, he feels something because I'm kind of a lightweight, so I can lean pretty good on them, and them like be hardly anything to them. So that was really good place for him to be, is to be able to do that confidently already. I mean, that's something that I've spent weeks and weeks on with other horses just to get them there. So I'm excited about that. I'm really happy about that. Worked with like me being able to touch his mouth, his nose, his eyes, his eyelids, his ears, his belly, just those more sensitive areas, because if he doesn't trust me to touch those sensitive areas, like, I'm not going to get on him. Like, that's something that needs to be addressed, because you have to be able to at least touch their nose, their mouth, and their belly to take care of them properly. Teeth work, sometimes they get like, there's certain horses that get sinus infections. You can get stuff lodged up in there. Like, that's super important for a vet or yourself to be able to handle those areas. And so we worked on that with him letting me do that, because he wasn't a great fan, but he got where he was pretty good. And then ears, obviously, ears and eyelids, for putting bridles on and or head stalls, whatever. I need to be able to maneuver his ears without him freaking out, and I need to be able to cover his eyes if I need to, because sometimes if I'm struggling with my hands and stuff, because you know, my hands aren't always great, when I'm bridling, I'll put my hand kind of over their eye so I don't scrape them with the buckles or whatever, because you know, that's not comfortable. It's not something they like, and I want everything I do to be something that's at least tolerable. It was great. He let me braid his tail and everything, and I found all of his itchy spots where he like scratched, so that's always a good thing. I think that's it. We worked on a little bit of not untying himself. I found out that he likes to play with ropes, which I knew that he liked to play with stuff already. I've been told multiple times, but I thought, you know, maybe he'd be fine tying, and I only wrapped him, but he figured out how to undo my 3 wraps around. He could just pull it enough, and he'd pull little bits while I wasn't paying attention, and so he started getting himself undone. And so I had to do a different style of wrap, which is a little bit harder for him to do that. And still, he could get away if he were to, you know, get himself in a pickle, and it's rather easy for me to get undone, but he can't. It's a little bit of a harder spot to reach. It's like around and then over the rope a couple times. So they really have to work at it if they want to grab the rope and work it around. So, but I mean, that's kind of his personality. He's 3. He's going to do goofy 3-year-old stuff. I don't think I've had a 3-year-old here that's not tried to do stuff like that. So yeah, he tied really well today. I mean, I had him the first part of grooming. I'd groom him a little bit, or I'd braid a little tiny piece of mane, and then I'd go walk him around. I also took him out into the arena and took him over our little plastic culvert, walked him over it, and then lunged him out a walk over it. He was really good. I wish I had video of that, but I didn't. He seemed to enjoy that, which that's a great thing for them to enjoy. What else, buddy? I don't know, we kind of did a little bit of everything today. He's just like, whatever, let's go do it. You know, give me scratches. I love my scratches. And really this is, I consider day one. He's been here in like 24 hours, and he's settled in awesome, and he's building his relationship with me. He's looking for me. I was walking past earlier and he nickered to me, and it was the cutest thing ever, like really, really low, but I knew it was him and not Jubilee. So, because Jubilee will do that to you. She's like, you're giving me food, so I want you here. But Jubilee was all laying down, was too far out to be her, so it had to be him. And he was right out the gate, so it was real cute. He's like show horse, braided up. I don't do that very often. He was letting me, so I was doing it because I love braiding. And it's a good thing for him to just us to have some chill time together. I don't know. I'm probably gonna think of more later, but that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna cut it off. I'll put some pictures and stuff at the end of this video. So, because I got several pictures. So, yeah. He's a cute little guy. Not really little. I don't think he is little. My parents say that, oh, he's just a normal sized horse, and then I'm just used to Chester, who's like this wide and this tall. So Chester's actually gotten pretty tall. He was just narrow still, and he's older than this dude. But yeah, this dude is built for being a cow horse, and Chester is built for living in the desert. So there's a big difference there. But yeah, all right.